Today, we will talk about common law, what it is, how it's used, and how it differs from civil law. Common law is a body of unwritten laws based on legal precedents established by the courts. It influences the decision-making process in unusual cases where the outcome cannot be determined based on existing statutes or written rules of law. The U.S. common law system evolved from a British tradition that spread to North America during the 17th and 18th century colonial period. Common law is also practiced in Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, India, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. A precedent, known as stare decisis, is a history of judicial decisions which form the basis of evaluation for future cases. Common law, also known as case law, relies on detailed records of similar situations and statutes because there is no official legal code that can apply to a case at hand. The judge presiding over a case determines which precedents apply to that particular case. The example set by higher courts is binding on cases tried in lower courts. This system promotes stability and consistency in the U.S. legal justice system. However, lower courts can choose to modify or deviate from precedents if they are outdated or if the current case is substantially different from the precedent case. Lower courts can also choose to overturn the precedent, but this rarely occurs. Civil law is a comprehensive, codified set of legal statutes created by legislators. A civil system clearly defines the cases that can be brought to court, the procedures for handling claims, and the punishment for an offense. Common law draws from institutionalized opinions and interpretations from judicial authorities and public juries. Similar to civil law, the goal of common law is to establish consistent outcomes by applying the same standards of interpretation. In some instances, precedent depends on the case-by-case traditions of individual jurisdictions. As a result, elements of common law may differ between districts. A common law marriage is a legal framework that may allow couples to be considered married without having formally registered their union as either a civil or religious marriage. While common law is not common among the U.S., there are a number of states that have statutes or allow for common law marriage if they meet certain requirements. A number of states, including Alabama, recently abolished the statutes allowing for common law marriage. As judges present the precedents which apply to a case, they can significantly influence the criteria that a jury uses to interpret a case. Historically, the traditions of common law have led to unfair marginalization or disempowerment of certain groups. Whether they are outdated or biased, past decisions continue to shape future rulings until societal changes prompt a judicial body to overturn the precedent. This system makes it difficult for marginalized parties to pursue favorable rulings until popular thought or civil legislation changes the interpretation of common law. Here are 3 key takeaways. 1. Common law is a body of unwritten laws based on legal precedents established by the courts. 2. Common law draws from institutionalized opinions and interpretations from judicial authorities and public juries. 3. Common laws sometimes prove the inspiration for new legislation to be enacted. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.